Alright, welcome back to you, gamer. We are at Astella Opera House, and we have got a boss to go take down. I think it'll be fitting for us if we maybe spruce up our outfit a bit. So we're going to go with the Blue Bloods tailcoat for this fight, because, you know, going to the opera, it's a special occasion. So we're going to put that on. I think we're in good shape with the items in our inventory. We're going to use the acid grinder on our weapon. We've got the special purification ampoules, just in case they try to inflict disruption, which we're thinking that they will, seeing as the other opera singers were doing so. And at the end of the last chapter, we found who was thought to be dead, Adelina Corday. We gave her an apple. She told us some stuff, and we had a theory for a while, for the last few chapters, that Adelina was going to be the boss that we were going to be coming up against, but that has now maybe changed, and she said something about someone named Patricia, so maybe Patricia is the person that we're going to be taking on. I'm not sure. We've got very little idea as to what to expect going in here. We've got our wish ready. We've got the items that I think we need. So let's get our Spectre ready, and we're gonna see what's behind door number 2. Oh no, hopefully it's not like a whole opera, like a whole cast. What? It's a puppet of Geppetto, and that looks like us. What? What on earth? Oh! Oh, it's the King of Puppets. Duh. The King of Puppets on Rosa Isabelle Street, right? Oh! We are not amused, and neither is he. King of Puppets. There we are. There we have it. Let's probably expect a phase 2 on this boss fight. Oh! 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 Super cool boss design so far. Love the moves. Oops. Not great. Look at that, our Spectre doing work with that move. That was super cool. He's got like some sort of a scythe. Oh. We got him. Let's find the spot. Right here. We got the critical. Heck yeah. Time for some Fable Arts. What's that gonna do? Those are gonna explode. Okay, Spectre has vanished. Yikes. Yeah, expect a phase 2 here. Expect a phase 2 here for sure. We're gonna have to play better than that. Oh, what's this? Oh boy. Oh boy. Romeo, King of Puppets. Alright, let's use our wish. Bad timing. Super bad timing. Okay. Not good. Not good at all. Okay. Whew. Wow. Expect the unexpected, gamers. Did not see that coming. We're going to transition from a big, giant mech boss to a humanoid, another puppet named Romeo boss. How cool. How stinking cool. I'm going to go ahead and update our death counter, which, by the way, we are at 41 deaths on the playthrough currently. Not bad. We got to phase 2 on the first attempt, so not going to be upset about that. Going to try to play more careful on the first phase so that we can go into phase 2 with more resources. And gosh, I hate to do that, but it says that our gold coin tree is going to be full. So let's just take a breather, take a second, and go grab our gold coins from the tree. Take a sip if you're watching. We're going to build the anticipation. We're going to go into this boss fight refreshed, renewed, and ready to kick some behind. Romeo. How interesting. What a fascinating turn of events. Romeo, the King of Puppets. Who would have known? We certainly wouldn't have. So we got our gold coin fruit. Gonna go grab a couple of these real quick. I think we're gonna probably get two of these guys. And then I'm thinking we're gonna get maybe one of those, but let's see. Maybe the Indomitable Wish Stone. For a set period of time, the Spectre avoids death once, and HP is restored. So we could use this We could just flat out temporarily restore Spectre's HP, but we could also use this. And if we see that their health is getting low, we could use that to bring them back. If we can go into phase 2 with a Spectre with us, we could be in pretty good shape. Also wondering if maybe switching over from Aegis to a different puppet arm would be useful. I don't know exactly which one we would use though. If we didn't use Aegis, we could use Falcon Eyes and we could get some range damage. We could also use the Fulminous in order to trigger... Let's go with the Fulminous. It also kind of fits with the aesthetic, the vibe that we're going for with our fashion. Let's give that a try, because if we can get... We're saving our Grindstone for phase 2, we know that much. And we've got the Acid Grindstone now, which we haven't gotten to really use yet, but that does like a damage over time. So if we can use our Fulminous to get some bonus damage in phase 1 against the big version of this King of Puppets, and help our Spectre do some extra damage in that regard as well, and then go into phase 2 with our Grindstone, we could be in pretty decent shape. Could be in pretty decent shape. Super cool so far. Hopefully it's just 2-phase boss. I don't know that they would do a 3-phase boss this early on. Again, I don't know how early in the game we are. Like, it could be entirely possible that we're only at the halfway point. We could be 3/4 of the way. We could be 1/4 of the way. Who knows, you know? That's the beauty of a blind playthrough like this. So, let's get it. There we go, we inflicted the shock, or the electric blitz I should say. I didn't switch over that Wish Stone, so keep that in mind that we don't actually have the Wish Stone that we just unlocked equipped. So if the Spectre goes down, he goes down. Hit there. Nice. Yikes. There we go. Gonna heal here. Yikes. Need to block those. Need to block those. Oof, that was big punish there. We gotta get out of the way of that too. Spectre's looking good. We're not though. We're not looking good at all, actually. We're getting really sloppy and we're rushing, trying to get phase 2, which is something that I know that I do. We're out of healing items already, so this is not looking good for us. And there goes the Spectre. There goes the Spectre. Bummer. Not looking great for this run. Maybe we can at least try to take some time and kind of study this guy's moveset a little bit, figure out what's coming at us. He's probably going to have like a mid-phase adjustment as well, where like he picks up his speed or something like that once we get a certain point in. So, love the music here. Like, who is this guy? Geppetto's got to know something about this. Geppetto's got to know something about this dude, and he's not telling us. Whoops. Terrible timing. Terrible timing. I was... What a goof, man. I was thinking in my head, I was like, you know what, if I use this Wish Stone now, it could start my HP regen, and then by the time that I can do some damage, I could work back towards getting another pulse cell, and that just absolutely backfired right in our faces. I think I'm going to switch over the Cube's Wish Stone to this Indomitable Wish Stone. We're going to see how that works for us. If we can time this correctly, we can save our Spectre from dying and also give him a little bit of HP back, and then hopefully we can go into phase 2 with him and see if that helps us out or not. I'm also curious if maybe I want to make an adjustment to my weapon, because I was using this fire axe handle because I wanted some more range against the enemies inside of this opera house, but I'm wondering if maybe I can switch back to the Dancer's curved sword handle, and if maybe that'll be good for this fight. I'm also still kind of considering changing my thing here. Maybe I could go with Falcon Eyes, maybe I could go with Aegis still, but let's not be too hasty and change too much at once. Let's go with the Fulminous again, and we'll try to proc the Electric Blitz. I think I'm going to just zoom past this lady here. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the butt. Alright, 42 deaths on the playthrough counter. Attempt number 3. We've gotten to phase 2 both times, so that's good. I need to not be hasty about it. There's no rush to get to phase 2. I would rather get to phase 2 with more resources than less. That was good for us as far as damage output goes. Let's not rush things. I'm very curious about this puppet language, and like when, maybe if at all, we're gonna kind of be able to interpret that. I wonder if that's like a New Game Plus thing, where like after we beat the game, then we can understand what the puppets are saying. And in the second playthrough of the game, you can like understand what they're trying to communicate to you. Nice. Stay away from those. We know those do big damage. Stay away from that if we can. Nope, not quite. Getting prepared to use this Wish Stone. Yikes. Yikes. Come on, Coobs. Alright. We're going to phase 2. It's probably the last time that I won't skip this little cutscene. I'll probably start skipping this for any further attempts, if there are any. We're gonna get him this time, gamers. We've got our Spectre with us. Yikes. So much for our Spectre. That's okay. Went for a parry there. Went for another parry there. I think we're gonna heal and start working towards our next pulse cell. We did inflict the corrosion on him. Didn't want that to happen, but that's okay. Oof. Okay. So, not as bad as I thought that he was in phase 2, like not as oppressive. He's very quick and he's got a lot of fast moves, but I don't think that he's like impossible to beat. I do think that the acid isn't gonna be our best bet. I think that we want to go with Electric Blitz here. I also think that since we're not getting inflicted with status ailments, it doesn't seem, we're going to put some of these on as well. And then the last thing I think I'm going to do is also equip a couple of throwing cells. And we're going to try to get some electric damage going. We used our Indomitable Wish. Didn't really do what we were hoping it was going to do for us, which is okay. We learn, we adapt, we move forward. I'm going to switch my Legion arm back to Aegis, because I think that while the Fulminous is definitely useful in phase 1, if I can use maybe like a couple of these other items to inflict the status, if we even need to, having Aegis in phase 2 might give me a nice defensive maneuver for some of his attacks. I tried like 2 attempts at a parry there. They were just poorly timed, but I do think that if we can kind of study some of his moves a little bit, that a parry could be on the table for us. All right, here goes. Try to back up, try to back up. Okay. We did get a block on that at least, so we did less damage to us. Okay. 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 Watch those follow-up attacks. Oh no, we're stuck. I think we got it. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Let's go. Don't get too greedy, Goobs. Don't get too greedy, man. Spectre bought us time. We were able to use our wish. We just screwed up so hard. We just threw so hard. We just threw so hard, gamers. Oh my goodness. We just threw so hard. I can't believe that. We were focused. We were in the zone. We were thinking we were going to be able to get him down to phase 2 while still having 4 pulse cells. And we were foolish and greedy, and it got us. And it got us. We paid for that. What a bummer. What a bummer. That was a tough one. Tough one to swallow. You know, so I like to invade in games like Elden Ring and in Dark Souls. Maybe you're familiar with that. Maybe you've seen some of those other videos on this channel. And there's this kind of mindset or mentality in invading that like you'd never want to die with flasks, because it means that you could have gotten away and healed and kept the invasion going. So it's like we don't die because we, you know, didn't heal. It's because we couldn't heal, more or less. So that's just a bummer, because we died because we didn't heal, not because we couldn't heal. So one of the things that I'm now learning to appreciate, not necessarily about this boss or anything particular to this fight, is the whole gold coin tree thing. So basically it's on a 10-minute timer and you get 1 gold coin fruit. So I think I'm going to use one of these. Maybe not the best timing for it, but hey, that was a good move on our, shoot, we're stuck in that. Okay, not bad, we got this. If we could try to inflict this electric blitz on him before this fades, that would be great. There we go, we got it. Got some value out of that. Up it is going to probably kill our Spectre. Not before the Spectre does some work for us, though. Got that, so we can land the lethal. And we're in phase 2. So I was like I was saying about the gold coin fruit from the gold coin tree. Basically, you need 3 fruit in order to get a recovery wish stone, and 2 for most of the other ones, but 3 for the recovery wish stone. And so after half an hour of playing, you'll have that. So if you, and it's not like you're using wish stones very often, it's mostly for these boss fights that they seem pretty useful. So if you can save up your gold coin fruit to get the wish stones, then even when you're in the fights fighting against the bosses, you're going to be kind of passively accumulating those gold coin fruit to go back to and pick up. So if things aren't going your way, then you can go get a wish stone. Hopefully that makes sense. Yikes. Oof, wasn't expecting that. Okay, here we are. We're in phase 2. And there it is. And there it is, gamers. So even though we had built him enough to get him to the staggered state, we weren't able to get him with the hit. But we did discover more information about the boss, and that is always a good thing. Gotta look on the bright side about it. I don't think I've updated my death counter in a minute, so I think we're at 45. Pretty sure we're at 45 deaths on the playthrough. If I've got that incorrect and somebody is watching and wants to make an adjustment in the comments, let me know, but I'm pretty sure that that's what we're at. But we discovered that when he gets to half health, he's going to ignite his weapon with flame, and that totally changes our strategy, because now we want to make sure that we have some purification ampules with us. I am also thinking that Fulminous might be the way to go, because we're looking for ways to get the electric status to proc on him, and we're not having much success with the grindstones. I mean, it's not like we're not getting the status to proc, it just seems like it is difficult. So that, I think, is what we're going to do there. Now I'm wondering if maybe what I want to do is switch over to the other wish stone. So this is a huge risk that I would be taking if I do this. But switch to the friendship wish stone, which allows me to restore the HP of the Spectre. Rather than focusing on restoring my own health, restore the health of the Spectre in order to have the Spectre fighting with us throughout more of phase 2. Sometimes he's there with us at phase 2, but it doesn't seem like he's there very long. He gets taken out pretty quickly. But if we could have just a little something to help take the attention off of us for a moment, that could be beneficial. And I'm pretty sure, I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that the star fragments are something that you can actually purchase at a certain point. We might have access to being able to pick them up at like through Polendina or something like that. So I think that that's a good touch as well, because if you're struggling on these bosses, then you can just go farm some ergo and you can get some help with the boss fight. We want to get this. And we've got it. Don't get stuck. And we got the lethal attack. That's great. He's gonna do that move. We don't want to be near him. Okay. Heal. Good tracking on his end. All right. Phase 2, I said I was going to start skipping this a bit, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to use our Wish on our Spectre, and look at how much health he just got back. That's amazing. No. We got it. We staggered him. Where's the lethal attack at? There it is. There it is, gamers. We got it. We got the lethal attack. Let's get this dude. We got him. We got him, gamers, and in style. Did you see that? Did you see that? Fulminous for the win. Holy cannoli, gamers. What just happened?
Incredible.
Incredible. We defeated the king. Yeah, we did. That makes us the king now. We're the king of Krat. We're the king of the puppets. Let's frickin' go, gamers. Let's frickin' go. Holy cow. And in style, too. We said Fulminous. Oh, we don't have any more left. But we hit him. We hit him with the Fulminous finisher, dude. Let's frickin' go, gamers. Amazing. If you're here for that right now, thank you so much. So happy to have you here. Amazing. We didn't give up. We made some adjustments to our build like we have with every single problem that we've come across. I said this last chapter. Every time that we find ourselves getting stuck in a certain area against a certain enemy, we make some adjustments to our build. We put together the pieces of the puzzle, and we go back out there and we get that W. Can't believe it, gamers. What an epic fight. What an epic finish. And it was because I'm gonna say it's because of the Wish Stone for that Spectre, because we gave him back his HP and he was there to help take the pressure off, and that really helped us out with that fight. And you know what? Say what you want, think what you want, feel what you want. I'm gonna keep using the Spectres to help us with these fights because I'm looking forward to just continuing to enjoy this experience. I'll take a challenge on later. I'll do a run through the game without Spectres later on when I feel like it. But right now, we're using them. They're helping us out. Oh, there's a record at the Estella Opera House entrance. Let's, we're gonna go to Hotel Krat first, even though it seems a little bit backwards. We're gonna go spend our ergo, because we don't want to let that go to waste. And then we're gonna go pick up that record at some point. And I'm gonna guess that it's in the room where Adelina Corday is at. That's what I'm gonna think. So that's probably where the record is.
Antonia's condition is getting worse.
Is it?
I knew it would come to this. The petrification disease locks people inside a cage, inside their own bodies. We're all safe, thanks to her sacrifice. But I wish for a miracle to save everyone.
What does that mean?
Me as well.
And what does that mean? What did she just say? Why did she say that? She said, we're all grateful for Antonia's sacrifice. What sacrifice has Antonia made? Was it, we're all safe, I think she said. We're all safe because of Antonia's sacrifice. What does that mean exactly? Does that have anything to do with the fact that they're staying here inside of this hotel? Why is it that Antonia's okay being over there while she has this disease, while we've got people like Alidoro, we've got people like Vanini, Eugenie, Geppetto, that are all here? How are they not getting infected by this disease, right? And then on top of that, Sophia just said something about herself in regards to herself. If Sophia is a human, like she thinks that she is, like she said that she is, which we don't know if she is for sure or not. She could be a ghost, she could be a puppet. Those are some of our theories that have been floating around. Where the heck is Polendina? There's something I want to tell you, Geppetto's puppet. Please come to the hotel garden on the way to Elysian Boulevard. What? Alright, we'll come back and get our level up in a minute, but I'm pretty sure... It says can purchase items from Polendina at the hotel. Like, no we can't. Oh, here he is.
Welcome, good sir. At last we speak frankly instead of with professional reserve. I have something to confess. Something involving your unique perspective.
Okay.
I am a puppet whose ego has awoken. I don't know exactly why, and we need not dwell on the details. Instead, I wish to dwell on the welfare of Lady Antonia.
Okay.
I adore Lady Antonia. It is a presumptuous feeling for a puppet to have, to be sure. I have no intention of putting myself forward, of course.
Oh, okay.
However, I cannot watch her die. It's
So he's
too
in love with her.
painful. Thus, I need your unique perspective. You exist somewhere between human and puppet. Can a puppet and a human fall in love? Have you ever met a puppet who loves a human?
Show the wedding ring.
It exists indeed. An unbelievable love, to be sure. With a wedding ring as its symbol.
We don't necessarily know if the
Fear
puppet loved the human
inclined to
back,
pursue
though.
Such a splendid happiness.
But
I have no intention of telling her, of course. It wouldn't be proper to burden someone so frail. If I may be frank, this is better than I dared hope. Even if you are telling me a sweet lie, I shall savor it. Thank you. It was wise.
and
to
you know,
confide in you.
in this moment, I don't even know
Thank
if that
you
was a lie
for
or if that
granting
was
me
the
that
truth.
wisdom.
Like, the options were to say that we've never... The options were to say that
No
we've...
matter what fate brings us, I will be at Lady Antonia's side. Serving her is my duty. Welcome to Hotel Crop.
Okay. So, back to usual with things and such. Okay, so what I was saying, we don't even really know if... I don't even know if that was a lie or if that was the truth. Like, we didn't necessarily know that the puppet loved Julian the gentleman back, or if it was just a one-way street. But we did have the wedding ring to show him. So was that the truth or was that the lie?
Use my power
And to
now.
say, if we had said, no, we've never met such a puppet, would that have been a lie because we knew about the relationship between those two? So, interesting stuff, interesting implications. I think we're going to go with the vigor here. We're at 3,589. So let's see if we can do some quick math. We do not have enough for another level up. We do have the Burnt White King's Ergo, and we can go over to Alidoro really fast and see what he has to offer us for that. Part of me is wondering if maybe I should...
calls for a great warrior.
Part of me is wondering if maybe I should just start grabbing these amulets. Just trading these in for the amulets. I don't think that I'm going to go with the weapons. The Puppet Ripper. Wow, that's the name of the weapon that he was just using. Romeo was just using in that fight. And that seems pretty cool. All of these weapons seem pretty cool. Holy Sword of the Ark, Etiquette, 7-coil Spring Sword, Trident of the Covenant. They all seem awesome. But all of these seem really cool as well, although they have a really high weight attached. This says all Legion Arms ability tier +1. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It unlocks +1 to every tier. So if you already have a tier, it takes you to tier 2. If you don't have a tier, it takes you to tier 1. Now, again, like I mentioned, they have a heavy weight attached to them. The amulets that I'm rocking right now weigh nothing. 1.7, 2.7, 3.3. That one is 9.7 pounds of weight. So, not sure. And like this one, enables dodging even with low stamina, but it's 19 weight, units of weight. I don't necessarily know that they're pounds. But so part of me is wondering, because these weapons you can't disassemble, like they have to be what they are, I'm kind of less interested in those weapons. Not that they're not great, I'm sure that they probably are, but I really like the idea of mixing and matching the weapons. That's a really cool mechanic of the game that I've been enjoying. So I'm thinking maybe I should just, while I have the opportunity, just buy up all of these amulets, even though I might not necessarily use them. But maybe that's not the best idea either. Maybe we just hold on to things. All right. Look at, we're wearing the outfit too, because we switched to be all proper. Why you look at me like that?
Come closer, won't you?
No.
When you reach a certain age, it's a comfort to reflect on old memories. That's a portrait of me when I was young. I was so feisty, so fierce back then. I loved the world, and the world loved me back. The passion of those days is long gone, but I still dream of those memories. I'm curious what your young eyes see. Is there any resemblance between me and that portrait?
I mean, yeah, I can tell that it's you.
I still have
Oh wow, this is really...
It seems Geppetto even taught you good manners.
See, again, I don't know if that would be... Like, what's the truth and what's the lie?
Vivid in my mind. Time.
Because when I look at that portrait, I can definitely tell that used to be her. You know what I mean?
You're making some good memories of your own. It may be a comfort to you someday.
Not sure, gamers. I think that that's something that I'm appreciating as well, is that we don't really know what's the truth and what's the lie sometimes. Sometimes it's okay to just kind of sit right in the middle with some of these decisions. It's like, were we lying to her to make her feel better that just then? We were definitely saying what was the polite thing to say, but there's our nose again. But yeah, I don't know. Where's Geppetto? Where's Geppetto, gamers? Why is Geppetto mysteriously not here? I don't think we have any quartz to spend. You... What a troll. What a troll. We just killed the king of the puppets. We come back here to celebrate with Geppetto, and he's not even there. How selfish. He's gonna be out causing a ruckus, and now we're gonna have to go find Geppetto again.
Stalker, Please.
Jonjo. Let's get, you know what? I think I'm going to pick up 2 more of these just while I've got the currency for it. We're doing okay on the recovery wish stones, but the friendship wish stone was definitely a pretty clutch play in that last fight. I'm still going to say that it was probably because we had that specter that we were successful in overcoming the challenge, and don't feel bad about that at all. In fact, I feel great about it because that was an awesome fight and it was super cool to be a part of. I think that Vanini's got some.
Ah, I heard you defeated the King of Puppets.
Yeah, we did.
Amazing.
You know where Geppetto is, though?
The puppets appear lost without their leader. They have no purpose, no focus.
No
To
focus.
think one can have so much control through ergo waves. If we don't determine who or what is causing it, this could all happen again tomorrow. I fear I must call upon you again, my friend. Please gather records of the puppets' ergo waves while you're defeating them.
Do I need to do anything specifically to do that, though?
I always welcome friends.
You know, like, is there something specifically that I'm supposed to be doing in order to...
I know my way around a weapon.
Does anybody know where Geppetto's at?
At the house of it.
Pulcinella. You know what? That might be a good time to spend some stuff. I'm thinking, part of me is thinking we should go for those, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this weapon and I'm going to grab this amulet. And then we'll just know that we've got a couple of things here we can pick up liner-wise. And we'll go from there. I'm going to go run out here to test out this weapon really quickly. And then we're going to conclude the chapter. Oh! That's super quick. That's a super quick handle. So let's see here. This says quick stab, a quick forward stab. So when I do L1 triangle, that was it. Quick stab. If I just do regular triangle, it like sparks up the blade and it does something. Enhances our critical hits temporarily. So pretty cool. Definitely a good pickup for us. It might be something that pairs really well with like this crystal spear blade or the salamander dagger blade, and we can maybe kind of get a quick buildup of those status procs. But yeah, cool. The amulet that we got is just, you know, solid amulet. We're gonna disassemble this weapon. We're gonna put... part of me is wondering if maybe this would just be useful here. It does lose some damage. But like this is even quicker, the attacks are even quicker than the rapier, I think. The wintry rapier. Maybe it's pretty similar. Oh, we also got a new costume, I think. So let's check that out before we wrap up the chapter. No way. Looking like a total jester. I mean, it's cool. It's got some style to it for sure, but not sure if it's quite our flavor. I think we're going to go back to the Monster Sweepers hunting apparel. I really like this one. And yeah, we're going to move this back. We're going to swap that over. So, assemble weapons. We're going to make this back to what it was with the Dancer's curved sword handle. I think what I'm going to do is put the Tyrant Murderer's dagger handle on the crystal spear blade. So that'll be like a quick, fast weapon that we can use. And then we're in good shape weapon-wise. And then we are going to wrap the chapter here. So when we come back next episode, we're going to go to the we're going to go back to the opera house very briefly to grab the record that we missed, and we'll probably end, like, not to get too ahead of ourselves, but I'll try to put the playing of the record at the end of next chapter, so if anybody wants to listen to that, they can. But we'll start out next chapter getting that record and then figuring out what's behind the stage at the Opera House. So thanks so much, gamers. What an episode. What a chapter. Super pumped about this and the direction that we're heading with this entire adventure. Thanks again, as always, for being here. I've been Koobs. Peace and love, gamers. What? There's a new background here. Holy cow. Gamers, this is probably going to be how we start next episode. Possibly, maybe. This did not look like this previously. Now it's we've got a different main screen. We've got a different home page. We've got a different main menu. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to feel. I'm feeling all kinds of things. Tingly inside. I'm literally getting goosebumps with all the implications of what this means for us. There's like almost a feeling of dread in the background now, and I don't know if I like that or not, but wow. And I'll put a comparison on screen so that you can see what it used to look like.